Greetings and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. This is going to be the last episode for this session. I'm running out of memory in my game computer. I've got an external hard drive coming up on the shipment line that will help solve that problem. But for the time being, I can only get about 3 episodes, it seems, in if I want to leave plenty of space for my computer to not have a heart attack when I try to process the video. I don't really want to try to parry a guy using a dagger. The weapon's way too fast for me to make that kind of attempt. Going for a backstab now, that seems pretty nice. I attempted stealth foiled horribly, so let's just spam him. Oh, got a few more of them coming up. That was a fairly wide and advertising attack. No. I felt fairly comfortable trying to parry that. Seriously though, the torch would have been really nice here. I probably would have had an easier time of noticing these guys just sitting around in the rubble. Is this any kind of stair or ladder? No, that's just a big hole in the floor. That dragon making noise is making me so paranoid. Hello, Halberd. You got any friends? No, you do not. Oh, he has some hyper armor there. This is not good. What are we gonna do about that knight being in our way to get back here? Because yeah, there's the knight and then the several thieves behind him in our way to get that. Let's get a homeward bone on there so that if we do manage to get it back, those 5,000 souls, we can just run away. Because I kind of would like to go use those. Hurry up and get this guy dead. Let's go get rid of that. No. Can't really get a backstab on you reliably, so we're not going to try. Ha! Dangerous permanent. Oh! Brilliant! Okay, so that's probably a safer way to take care of him. His attacks are so pronounced that they're easy to just step around and backstab. Okay, that's a brilliant solution. Good that I got into practice, but we're gonna go for this much safer method when we've got soldiers coming. Okay, you're not any kind of relevant enemy, you just got a sword. I noticed you that time though, so I want to take care of you. Softly, softly. Down you go. Very cinematic. Ooh, did somebody do something like kindle a bonfire? I just recovered an Estus flask. Ooh, falling down in this game is bad. You can get punished for that. Oh, and my souls are right up here at the top of the ladder. Brilliant. Now, where's that enemy I kicked down? Hello! Forgot about you. Is that him? Is that a backstab animation or just a stab attack? Maybe they can just stab with the dagger in one hand and I can't. Dunno. Anyway, let's try this again. I'm very confident in try. I'm not going down with a slather while you're sitting at the bottom, man. It's not gonna happen. Gently. Maybe I can sneak up on him. Nope. Ah, that's a push animation. No wonder it might have some sturdy frames. Hyper armor. That clipped me on the side, even though I was around him. Alright, we got rid of him. So yeah, standard Dark Souls 1 fare. Maybe get a bit more happy with the backstabs, eh? One-way shortcut? It's locked. So I'll need a key for that. Always pay attention to what the door tells you, and it tells you why it can't be opened. Sure, why not? Rolling might actually work against him. He's got a fairly slow weapon. Be wary of fire. Alright, thank you. Are these gunpowder things? Throwing knives. Ooh, that's a good point. In Dark Souls 3, is it going to feature the Bloodborne system where consumable throwing items scale off of your stats? Yeah, he's just gonna throw a fireball. That's no big deal. Is there an item under these? No, that's just lighting. Yeah, this whole area is kind of misty. Ooh. These gunpowder barrels? Yeah, it might have been a bad idea to let him actually properly throw that bomb at me. Now, let's get hiding here. There is not. Alright. Never assume that an item is just going to be given to you for free. Alright, so we got a guy over there. She's kind of chilling. But he will turn around very quickly. Stop that. I can do it too! Jackass. Alright. Now I will take my item. The Mail Breaker, eh? In Dark Souls 1, that item was pretty much completely useless, but in Dark Souls 2, they gave it a shield penetration effect. Might be worth my time here. Yeah, and I can use it. That's a good point. Let's see. Okay. So let's compare it to, say, my scimitar. A little bit lower base damage, and it's not scaling as well as... It is better. Oh. Oh my, look at that. But I bet... Anyway, aim carefully and attack at a large forward lunge to pierce through enemy shields and inflict damage directly. Small sword made for thrusting attacks, this hard, edgeless sword can pierce through tough armor and boasts a deadly critical attack. Now, it doesn't have bleed, which is exclusive to my bandit's dagger, but it is... Oh, it does lose a bit of damage in total because it doesn't scale as well, so it's not actually an improvement like I thought. But it scales better for critical attacks, so that's hardly relevant. Wait, what? It's not thrusting. Is this a dagger now? It's a dagger now. Okay, interesting. Alright, and that does go a little bit faster on the second one, so it is technically a combo. Oh, it kicks. Great. That's exactly what I needed on it, though. Okay, so a theoretical upgrade to my dagger equipment, because it's a 20% stronger critical now. It is faster, so we'll use this for reacting to enemies that might be in new areas. Now, Dark Souls 3 question. Will they put a second dragon in the area just to be a dick and mess with the veterans, who would expect there to be only the one? Because clearly there are already more than... Like, there's more dragons in this area right now than there have ever been previously been. Prisoner ahead, therefore try rear. Try rear. I guess just means turn back, you don't have the key yet. Let's get my binoculars out. What's down here? Oh, I can't move while I'm using them. That's just a basic thief, I think. A shiny item down there, or is somebody wearing a chest plate? Ah, well, I can't really see anything down there, but there does appear to be an item, and maybe a second one back there, but that could just be something shiny. Yeah, it looks like there's an enemy down there, so it may just be another enemy. Alright, so we appear to have checked out this area, which was fairly rewarding for all that it took me to get past a dragon to get here. And a knight, and a halberd, and a bunch of frickin' thieves. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in Dark Souls 2, and certainly not in Dark Souls 1 where I had a soundless recording, I think. I really like how we've got this quiver, you know, just sitting on our back. Like, when you equip the arrows, it actually shows up on your character. Yes, always enjoy breaking. We are vandals, us Dark Souls players. Most of us, anyway. Oh, that's right, there was a door on this floor. Okay, so we got a little bit more over here to explore. More dragons. Alright, anybody coming for me? Yeah. Yeah! See? No item is free. No item is ever free. Are you alone, though? Got a couple of supplements over there. Shit! Oh, he got me good. He got me good. He overwhelmed my stamina. Just poor showmanship on my part. I was trying too hard to be fancy. I wonder if I would actually be able to get at him fast enough if I didn't have the scimitar's running attack in two hands, which has a little bit of a run of its own. Yeah, I definitely do more critical damage with this weapon. Yeah, about 30 to 40 damage, maybe more than I otherwise would. Have our shield on. So he's scripted to use that same attack every time to get through the barrels, but every now and then he'll use more than one attack. Oh, I have a maximum capacity to carry firebombs? And a storage box for the excess. Alright. I can deal with that. And like before, they're just going to backstab you to death instead of trying to be fancy, because I've got souls in it seems I do an exact same amount of damage. No, thank you. There we go. You know, I think I went for the backstab animation because it was a thrust, but he turned around in time to block it with his shield. Dark Souls 3 has got some interesting combat mechanic concepts behind it this time around. This time I'll remember that there's a second guy down there. Gold scimitar. Ooh, he's got some throwing daggers, so that's why they dropped him. And we're not going to bother with the halberd guy. Oh, and my soul's right here. Brilliant. Hi there. You climbed a ladder to come see me. How cute of you. Ooh. Now that was interesting. That was a fairly wide box to trigger the backstab. I mean, the riposte. I mean, I was pretty much standing beside him instead of in front of him, and it still just, like, locked me in and pulled me over. Well, pulled him over. And stuck the sword in him. That's very generous. Me? I'll take your souls. You really aren't using them. Valuable or interesting. Alright, and watch out for enemies hanging off the balustrade, I guess. Barricades? Balustrades? I don't know. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. I don't see the sun. I'm sorry, I can't authorize this message without an actual sun to be in view. Or even the moon sometimes. I will sometimes accept the moon. But not often, because Gwendolyn is an asshole. A pretty asshole, but an asshole. This is suspiciously... This is far too free. It's just some fire bombs, though. I'll thank you enough. Friends! Running now. Running, going up. Yo, Quinn was talking about that there were some red-eye enemies around every now and then that would be super fucking dangerous, but this is not what I was fucking expecting when I heard that. I mean, the last time I found something that was like this, it was, the boss in front of the shrine. You know, I did alright. We're gonna go back to the dagger, just in case bleeding this thing out is a better idea than normal. Can I sneak around him? He might have been scripted into that first attack. Backstabs with all this mess on his face. Yeah, we can see him out. Oh, but he grabbed me! Oh, no, this is super attack. Okay, I'm alive. I am fucking alive for some reason. Oh, don't get away from me. Okay, can I use this? Dead this time. Yeah. Okay, so if I had a little bit better terrain to fight him in, I would probably go for it, but I'm going to back off on this after I get my souls. Ha 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 ha! Suck it. Oh god, it's up there. Oh! But the enemy isn't here. Oh, I get it. One of these assholes has some kind of infection in him. And like the boss, it triggers, and then he fucks everybody up. Yeah. He already has my aggro, though. Can he get up ladder? No, he doesn't seem to be interested in it either. I'll just take these, thank you. We'll probably come back for him at some point, but for the time being, that's a little bit too uneasy. Like that's too sketchy of a terrain to have a fight like that in, where I'm relying on the bleed of my dagger and repeated hits and a constant war of attrition. Anyway, so I picked up an additional helmet. I want to test out again. Yeah, my rolls seem slower once I put this helmet on. And if I just take everything off afterwards. Okay, so I think in Dark Souls 3, it's the same thing as in Dark Souls 2, where you just have a linear scale. Like, let's see, 9 pounds for 7. We'll have some good old pants on, but after that, yeah, that's a decent enough roll. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and homeward bone because I don't really. Bonfire, rest at our shrine. Yeah, let's go back to the shrine. Alright, and that's it for this episode. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time, where we head back in and we explore the alternative directions than going straight for the fire-breathing dragon, eh? Also, I've got 8,800 souls, so that's going to be good for a lot of shopping and some leveling up, and the maiden moves around. Just like in the Nexus. Mildly annoying, but probably not going to be a huge problem. I'm used to it already. So, bye-bye.